Okay, 1.4 is about multiplication. Multiplication is actually easier than adding, subtracting. The rule is two integers with the same sign have a positive product. Remember, product is the answer to a multiplication sign. So two integers with the same sign have a positive product. So for example, 2 times 3 equals 6. Or negative 2 times negative 3 equals 6. Okay? You have the same sign, a positive 2 and a positive 3. Remember, those are invisible. A negative 2 and a negative 3. So same signs have a positive product. Okay, I like to think of this as, well, hold on. Let me do one that is where the signs are different. So if the signs are different, I have 2 times negative 3. The signs are not the same, so the product of the answer is going to be negative. So I'm going to get a negative 6. Or negative 2 times 3 is negative 6, because the signs are different. Okay, I like to say the rule like this. An even number of negative signs equals a positive product. An odd number of negative signs equals a negative product. Okay, so again, negative 2 times negative 3 equals 6. Okay, negative 2 times 3 equals negative 6. An even number of negative signs. I have 1 negative sign, 2 negative signs. 2 is an even number, so 2 negative signs gives you a positive product. An odd number of negative signs, I only have 1 negative sign, gives you a negative 6. Why I like to state it this way is when you get into more complex problems, like let's say I'm going to do negative 2 times 3 times negative 4. Okay, so now I have to look at this and think, oh, okay, so I got to do negative 2 times 3, and I'm going to get negative 6. But now I got to take that times negative 4, and I'm going to get a positive 24. Okay, so if I go back to my original problem, I have a negative sign and a negative sign. I have 2 negative signs. That's an even number. So an even number of negative signs gives me a positive product. Okay, or I could do like negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 4. Okay, some people look at this and think, oh, well, there's more than one negative sign, so it's got to be positive, but that's not the case. Okay, that's not how that works. Because if we work this out, let's do this first problem. Negative 2 times negative 3 is a positive 6 times a negative 4. I'm going to get a negative 24. If I go back and look at my original problem, I have 1, 2, 3 negative signs. An odd number of negative signs equals a negative product. I'm going to go ahead and talk about 1.5, which is actually dividing integers, because it follows the exact same rules as your multiplication of integers. So if I have 8 divided by 2, I'm going to get 4. Okay, if I have negative 8 divided by negative 2, I'm going to get 4. Okay, an even number of negative signs gives you a positive number, or the same number of negative, 2 integers with the same sign give you a positive number. Okay, if I do one of them opposite, let's do negative 8 divided by 2, I'm going to get negative 4. Okay, or 8 divided by negative 2 gives me a negative 4. However you want to do your division symbol. Okay, so again, division follows the exact same rule as your multiplication. So let's do another one. Let's do 8 divided by -2 divided by -2. Okay, so I'm going to do this first. 8 divided by -2 is -4, and then I got to divide again by -2, and I'm going to get 2. If I go back and look at my original problem, I had 1, 2 negative signs. 2 negative signs means my answer is going to be a positive sign because an even number and negative signs gives you a positive quotient in this case because we're doing division. Okay, so if I do, let's make those all negative. Let's do 8 divided by -2 divided by -2. So -8 divided by -2 would give you the answer of 4. And then divide that by -2, and that's going to give me -2. If I go back and look at my original problem, I have 1, 2, 3 negative signs. So an odd number of negative signs. An odd number of negative signs will give me a negative answer for my quotient, I should say.